Hello everyone, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 1 team versus the James River Jolteons. He's got a pretty scary team. You can see in the bottom left there, I think he's going to be bringing those 6, Dracovish, Haxorus, Snorlax, or Hitmontop. I think either of them could come. Tangrowth, Escavalier, and Salazar, because I feel like they give me the most problems. Hitmontop's kind of scary because that's his only source of removal, so he might bring it just because I have Ferrothorn, but I have ways to deal with it. So overall, I think the scariest thing on his team is Tangrowth, and that's why I have Ferrothorn here. It's a great physical wall that can absorb Leech Seeds and deal damage back with his Rocky Helmet. Where does it show the item? With the Rocky Helmet, it has Power Whip and Knockoff for the stab hard hitting and obviously the utility. And it's my Stealth Rock setter this week, so we'll see how good he is. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Ferrothorn, so he'll probably do a lot of work. Next up is my Rotom Wash. I got a fully defensive bulky Rotom this week because both his Dracovish and his Haxorus are physical attackers, and I really want to be able to deal with them with Will-O-Wisp. So even a Mold Breaker Earthquake does not OHKO my Rotom, although I don't want to take one if I don't have to because crits exist, and I don't want to risk losing my Rotom to an Earthquake like that. But Will-O-Wisp can be very helpful against everything on his team except the Salazar, which he just deals with Hydro Pump anyway, so Rotom Washes are going to be a real menace this week. Yeah, so that's why I brought him. It's Leftovers, just for that extra recovery, and Pain Split just in case he wants to switch into Snorlax and I've taken damage. I'll just go back to full, so it'll be nice little easy recovery there. Next up is my Crocodile. I have Moxie Choice Scarf this week because it's going to be a great late game sweeper after the Dracovish and stuff is weakened a bit. Tangrowth too. Earthquake for the stab, Knockoff for the stab and utility. Dragon Claw to deal with the Haxorus and the Dracovish. If they're relatively healthy, I think they need to be at like 80% or less for it to kill. But it's just there as a backup because I couldn't really think of a better move slot. And Close Combat for the Snorlax. And yeah, I mean, I think Moxie is going to be really come in handy. Once I get that +1, everything is pretty much dead with Earthquake as long as Tangrowth is dead or low. So hopefully I can get a sweep going with him. And next up is my Porygon II. It's bulky, especially bulky because everything else is very physically bulky on my team. He doesn't have much special for me to worry about, but I have Salazar as a threat there, so I can trace the Corrosion and put Toxic, but I decided it's really not worth just getting that on the Escavalier. I have Moltres, which he can't touch, and I have other things that'll deal with it, so instead I just went with Tri-Attack for the stab and the status, and Ice Beam for the Dragons, Haxorus, and Tangrowth, because I don't have much to hit Tangrowth. Of course, I have Recover, and if I'm expecting him to switch, I have Teleport. So those are what I'm going with this week. We'll see how well it works out. But Porygon II, you really can't go wrong. He has knockoff on a couple things, so losing Eviolite's annoying, but even with the Eviolite gone, it still hits pretty hard. So last but not least is my Hitmonlee. Oh no, I have two more, I think. Hitmonlee, this week I went with Normal Gem Fake Out, because if I can get that chip damage with the Fake Out, Close Combat does like 80% to Dracovish. With Stealth Rocks, pretty much guaranteed KO, and the Unburden activates, making it faster than anything on his team. Earthquake is for the Salazar. Poison Jab is for that Tangrowth. It only does like 30 to 40 something percent on a defensive Tangrowth, but if it's weak enough or it gets the status, it'll be the best option. If I'm not trying to trigger Unburden, I could just go for Poison Jab on the switch, hopefully get that poison. If he doesn't have Heal Bell on Jolteon, if he brings Jolteon, which I personally wouldn't recommend, it only really deals with Moltres, then status is going to give him a hard time this week. And last but not least, this time is my Moltres. So, Flamethrower, U-Turn, Roost, and Whirlwind. I have Whirlwind on there because just in case I'm scared of that Curse Lax, it's a great way to out it. It only gets Rock Slide to deal with me, and it has to be at +2 or 3 to kill me. And I always outspeed, and I could Roost, so... I mean, Whirlwind has negative priority, but if it's rested, and it's using Sleep Talk or something, I'm not too scared of what it can do to me, so... That's why I brought it this week. I believe it's max physically defensive, but it also has heavy-duty boots because while he only has one setter in Rhyhorn, which I don't expect him to bring, if he does bring it, it's going to be a world of hurt for Moltres, and I don't want it to take any extra damage if not necessary. with the Flame Body being great versus pretty much all of his team except Dracovish because of their physical offense. So I think even a Rock Slide from Haxorus doesn't quite kill. We'll see how that works out, but Moltres is just going to be a monster, so I'm really excited to use this team. He is, I believe, he and I are the top 2 CCS in this league, so we're starting off the season strong, and we'll see who can come out on top. So let's get right into the battle. Alright, looks like our battle's about to begin. Let's see what he brings. He brought Hitmontop and Snorlax. Okay, so I was a little bit off. I thought he was going to bring either or. He didn't bring Scavalier. Okay. Let's just move this real quick. And I really have no reason not to lead Rotom. The Will-O-Wisp right off the bat is going to really hurt if I don't miss. So let's see how this goes. Pretty much what I expected. Good thing I don't have to worry about the Stealth Rocks. So I should have brought the berry, but oh well. Let's see what he leads. If I was to guess, it would probably be like Dracovish. Oh, Salazar. Okay. So I could just go for the Hydro Pump, but I don't really expect him to stay in, so I think I'm just going to Volt Switch. I could just go for the Will-O-Wisp on this switch, but I'm not too scared of Salazar, so let's just see what happens. He protected. Okay. So since he sees me Volt Switch, I'm thinking maybe he'll stay in now or go into Tangrowth. But I think I'm just gonna go for the Hydro Pump this time. He'll know I'm not choiced. He might think I'm Scarfed or something because I went for the switch. Substitute? He tried. Hopefully I don't miss. It might be a nasty plot Salazar, which would be unfortunate, but at least he knows that I can hit him now. Alright, so I broke the sub. I'm pretty sure I could break the sub with a Volt Switch too. So I think I'm going to go for that again. It's Leftovers, or Black Sludge. Good to know. Yeah. I'm just going to Volt Switch this time. Alright, we're going to keep doing this dance, I think. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch again. Yeah, he went for the sub. Hopefully I can break it. If not, I'm not really worried. Yeah, it faded. And now I could just go into Crocodile and click Earthquake. Instead of Earthquake, actually, I'm going to click Knock Off. No, I'm going to click Earthquake because he's probably going to Protect. If I was to guess, he's probably going to Protect. And then next turn when he switches into Tangrowth. Oh, he just switches in now. Should have gone for the Knockoff. Hitmontop, okay. The Intimidate's annoying, but I'll be glad to just get that chip damage off on him a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, that still did a lot. Even at -1. So he does have that Intimidate to stop my sweep, or potentially stop my sweep. But Rotom Wash could take anything from Hitmontop. If it's Toxic, that's annoying. But at the end of the day, I ain't worried. Not yet. Rock Slide. Yeah, he expected the Moltres. As I expected. Nice attempted prediction there. But I definitely did not want to switch into that, so Rotom was definitely the right play. I'm just going to go for the Willow here. There's no reason for him to go into Salazar. Yeah, what's he going to bring in? Snorlax? Okay. I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm guessing it's a rest set, so the burn doesn't really matter, but I guess we'll have to see. Just gonna Volt Switch into Hitmonlee. Not scared of anything, especially because he's burned. If he curses, that's annoying. In fact, it might be cursed, so I might just go straight Moltres. I just realized we're level 50. That might be a problem. I don't know if we're supposed to be level 50 or 100. Leftovers, cool. But he used Fire Punch, which means this switch was decent. So I'm gonna go in U-turn now. See if he stays in. He's probably gonna go for the Rock Slide again. He's probably really scared of this thing. Yeah, he stayed in. Maybe it's a Rocky Helmet Tangrowth. And if that's the case, we're gonna find out very shortly when he switches in after this. Ooh, he went for Body Slam. No Paralyze, please. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I'm really not too worried. It's gonna outspeed me with Dracovish now, but I have other ways to deal with it besides the Fake Out and Burden. So I'm gonna click Poison Jab here. Hopefully he switches into Tangrowth. Yeah, that's most likely. Hopefully I can get the poison here. Yeah, I didn't get paralyzed. That's great. Nice. Okay, so at least we both got some RNG. Yeah, it's Rocky Helmet too. So here, I'm just gonna go into Ferrothorn. I really have no reason to go into Moltres because it could also get Rock Slide. Don't want to take any damage that I don't need to take because Moltres is so critical. That poison's gonna help a lot with that regenerator, and hopefully he knocks off or something like Power Whip so he takes my damage. He just switches immediately. That's fine. Good prediction on his part. I'm just going to go right into Porygon II because I know I can take a hit, but he's probably going to Substitute, which will make this a lot easier for me to break his sub, because I'll only take a little bit of damage from a Flamethrower. Yeah. I just need the sub broken when I bring Crocodile in. The Salazar cannot kill me when I have Crocodile out. Toxic. Okay, that's fine. Good news is it's not dealing direct damage to me. The Toxic is going to take its toll eventually because Porygon II loves to stay in. But I'm okay with him setting up another sub or two because I do have Teleport. We'll have to see. Because it also gets knockoff. I wonder if it has knockoff. Substitute, Toxic, Protect, Fire move. This is getting annoying, but I really want to break that sub. Yeah, he subbed again. So most likely he'll sub again next turn. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch into Moltres. He could Toxic me if he wants, but I'm not scared of him offensively. So I'll just whirlwind out if he tries to sub again. Should have teleported. Yeah. So set up the sub, please. That's fine. Is it? Oh no, he failed to protect, so it doesn't count. Oh, does it still work? Okay, that's news to me. That is news to me. But hey, we take those. Get the dude out of here. So I know he's Body Slam, Fire Punch. I'm guessing he is Rock Slide as well. Oh, man. I am going to stay in U-turn. He stayed in as well. He clicked Fire Punch last time. I think Rotom's my best bet because I can't get paralyzed. He rested. Alright, that's cool. It's really unfortunate that my Hitmonlee is paralyzed. And Pain Split would be great here if I was damaged. I'm just gonna go back into Hitmonlee. I have no reason to not. We'll see if he's Sleep Talk Curse right now. He is Sleep Talk. Cool. Just gonna go straight for the close combat this time. He's probably gonna go back into Tangrowth like he did last time, but it is poisoned. It's not. Oh yeah, it is poisoned. I got faked out for a second. I'm gonna go back into Moltres. If he Rock Slides here, it's good on him, but I don't die to it. Yeah, knock off, that's fine. I have boots, but he has nothing to set up rocks. So I'm definitely gonna U-turn because there's no way he's gonna sack his Tangrowth here. Tangrowth's like the biggest threat to me. Yeah. Snorlax, okay. Oh man. I think Ferrothorn's here. He has Sleep Talk and he has Fire Punch, but I am bulky. And that relies on RNG. He has one more turn of sleep, so the Sleep Talk has to get the 33% for Fire Punch. I'm gonna click Leech Seed and hopefully switch into my Hitmonlee afterwards so that I can get some more recovery while he clicks Fire Punch. Oh, he withdrew it. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not Tangrowth? Okay, Haxorus, that's fine. Probably gonna click Close Combat here, but he might click Rock Slide as well. So I got to be careful. I'm just gonna go into Porygon II because really at this point Porygon II is not as necessary. But I need to see what he's going to do. So, close combat. Sword stance. Okay. That's fine. Scary. But it's okay. I'm gonna click Ice Beam here. I probably die. Yeah. But at -1 defense, if he's not... Ooh, a crit. That sucks. Maybe I lived if it wasn't a crit. If he's not White Herb. Okay. I know it's not Scarfed. I think I just clicked Dragon Claw. What does he switch into this? Just Tangrowth? Which is fine. I'd rather kill this thing. Yeah, he withdrew. It's a good thing I didn't Earthquake though, because Earthquake would have done even less to Tangrowth, so. Yeah, this Tangrowth is a menace. There's no way I'm gonna let him set up again either. So Lazzle, good play. I gotta go Rotom again. I gotta Volt Switch the sub. While he Toxics. Oh, he Flamethrowered. Okay. He just went for the kill thinking I'd overpredict. That's pretty cool. Pretty solid play. It's fine. Really just stalling me out with this Salazar, but I just need to get Crocodile in without a sub and it's gone. And here's the sub. I'm going to switch out. And this time I'm just going to click Knockoff. Because Knockoff will definitely kill the Salazar at this range. He knows I'm Scarfed. I went in on a Haxorus. Definitely kills. Well, he's probably going to protect. But I don't think I care. Yeah. Still going to go for the knockoff. Worst case scenario, I knock off something off that Hitmon top. Unfortunately, he is winning because I haven't killed anything yet. And I only have 3 minutes left. It's fine. Hitmon top. Tangrowth. Okay. It's fine. I'm glad to get rid of that helmet. Oh man. I'm gonna go into Moltres this time. He probably is gonna go back into Salazar. Sleep powder. Okay. That's annoying. Should have gone Ferrothorn. First turn Wake. Of course not. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm just gonna go hit Monlee. It's paralyzed, can't do anything. Yeah. With the timer, I really don't think there's much I can do. I could just go Ferrothorn. He knows I have the Will-O-Wisp, but I really see no reason not to click it here. He's just gonna go Lazzle. Yeah. I should have Hydro Pumped. Oh, Snorlax, okay. This is so lame. The timer's just so upsetting. We weren't able to play on land because he said he's not used to, or he hasn't gotten it to work, which is fine. I have never tried it, so I really don't know how it works either, but it's a shame. Still been a very good battle. We both predicted each other very well. Unfortunately, he was able to whittle me down just a little bit better than I could whittle him down. At the end of the day, what else can you do? I'm just going to go straight into Crocodile. Honestly, I'm just going to try and take someone out. Yeah. It's really lame how the animations count with the timer. I don't know what they were thinking when they implemented that. That's really lame. Let's see if I get paralyzed. Oh, he crit me too. A crit paralyzed for the last turn. Jesus. RNG was not on my side this game. But he played really well, I'll give it to him. I mean... 0 seconds till battle ends. That was wild. Well, GG, man. Not how I wanted that match to go at all. But I mean... at the end of the day, that's what happens when you're playing in Wi-Fi and the timers exist. So maybe next time, if I'm playing LAN, I'll go a little better. But for my first Wi-Fi battle, I mean, it went alright. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll do better next week.